Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Long time no chat. It's been a while. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all my sewing plans as well as some things that I have been sewing. We're going to go ahead and get into the video and talk about the things that I have been sewing of late. So the first is this new look 6397. This is a jacket pattern. As you can see, you have 4 different variations of a jacket, including this drop long sleeve, no sleeve. You do have some different hem variations as well. You can add pockets to your jacket, and you also have this view that has these like handkerchief hem type thing going on. The pattern come in extra small to extra large. It's no longer in print. However, you can purchase copies from eBay and Etsy. I saw a couple of copies over there, so you can get a few copies. I made this pattern about 5 years ago, and I absolutely loved it. However, the fabric that I chose a boucle fabric, and it had sequins in it. And the fabric, it knotted a lot, and so it clumped and it knotted a lot, and so I had to comb through those knots every so often. And the sequins were just, it was not the best fabric. I purchased it from Joann. It was beautiful before I washed it and before, you know, I did all the care and things like that to it, but over time it did wear out. And I kept it about 3 years before I actually got rid of it. And so I did get quite a bit of wear out of it. I love the style. I made this view here, view B, that have the drop long sleeves here with the band around the neckline. So cute. It's very simple and easy if you want to sew something really quick for winter and maybe even your early part of spring here in the US. Sometimes it's still fairly cold in certain parts of the US in spring. So this is a really great jacket for that, especially if you choose like a lightweight denim or something like that. The pattern calls for wool blend fabric, so light to medium weight woven or knit fabrics. You can use linen, wool types, double knits, fleece, interlock, jersey, ponte, and stretch velvet. So, and as you can see, if you're using a 60-inch wide fabric for views A and also B, you're not using no more than 3 1/4 yards of fabric, depending on what size you choose. Really nice pattern. I made this 3 years ago and I absolutely loved it. Today I am making a variation of that with this beautiful wool blend. It's a wool polyester blend coat material that I purchased from Joann Fabrics. I really love this color. I feel like this is a color that can really go with a lot of neutral type fabrics, and I am starting to sew a lot more with neutral colors. Last year and the year before last, as you all know, I made a commitment to put more colorful wardrobe items into my wardrobe, and I have succeeded for the most part. I look at my wardrobe now and it's very colorful, more so than it has been in years previous. And so I think I'm going to go with some neutral tones in 2024. And I want to start with this jacket here. Love the way that it's turning out here. As I stated before, you have like this drop sleeve, which hangs a little bit over the shoulder, about, I would say, maybe 4 inches or so below the shoulder line, which is not too bad. And here's the band. Now, the pattern does not call for you to line it, but as you can see on the inside of my jacket, I didn't finish the raw edges because I am going to line my jacket. I'm going to fully line this jacket. Now, here is where the pocket goes, and you can see like some thread tails in there. I don't want to pick all of them out because I want to use it as a frame of reference of where I'm going to place the pocket. I had to take the pocket off and redo the pocket. The style for this particular pattern calls for you to stick part of the pocket inside the inseam, and also for the side seam, and also the front seam here where the band goes. But I didn't want to do that because, like I said, I'm going to fully line the jacket, and I don't want to have too much bulk with the jacket as well, because I have more of a medium weight fabric. It calls for light to medium weight, but I have more of a medium to semi heavyweight fabric, and so I don't want to have too much bulk in the seams of the jacket. And so I decided to reposition my pockets. I'm going to be doing that. And in terms of the lining, I'm using this gorgeous leopard print here. Again, I purchased this from Joann, but it was years ago, years ago. They no longer carry printed linings like this, but it was at a time when they were doing a lot of printed linings. But yeah, I'm going to line it with that, and I think it would be so gorgeous and so cute. So that's the first thing that I've been working on. I have had some requests for sewing different projects for Christmas for my friends' family, and so I've been working on those things. I did not know that I would be this busy sewing for other people during this time, which I don't mind. The requests are so sweet and so wonderful, and I just wanted to try my hand at something different, hence this velvet pillow. So my friend wanted to take some old ties from her deceased husband, and she wanted me to make a pillow with it. And this is my first time doing something like this. And so I've decided to do that. And I was really nervous about doing this because, as you can imagine, they do have sentimental value. And so I didn't want to mess anything up. But I've been focusing on that, and she assures me that if I did make a mistake, it's fine, that she has other ties that I can also sew with. But I have been working on that, and so she chose these different ties to go on one pillow. As you can see, I tried to do like a solid and then a print followed by a solid and a print, just to kind of break up the prints there so that they're not together. And then on the back, she chose this beautiful velvet fabric that she wanted me to put on the back of it. So I've been working on that. I'm in the process of stuffing it right now, and I'm going to go ahead and finish that off here pretty soon, and get it all nice and steamed and flat and ready for it to be transported to her. So I have this one. She also has she has given me some Star Wars, because her husband was a big Austin Powers and Star Wars fan. And so I have some Austin Powers ties that I'm going to be doing a theme pillow for that. And then also Star Wars as well. And so I am working on those things here as well. And if you have any recommendations, if you've made tie throw pillows before, shoot me a comment in the comment section below and let me know some easy things that I can do to make the process of sewing this easier and also come out lovely. I made the mistake on the first pillow. This is the first one, of not stabilizing the ties before putting all the pieces together. And so on the next version, I will stabilize each one instead of stabilizing the whole thing after I sew it at one time. But if you have any other recommendations, let me know if you've done projects like this before. So I think it was really fun. It was something that I've never done before, and something that I feel like is a nice thing to do. And I'm grateful that she actually wanted me to do that for her. I have a few patterns that I want to sew this winter, starting with this Berta Super Easy 6476 pattern. This pattern I've made before, and I'm trying to make things that I already have made and things that I don't really have to do a lot of testing with, because I'm going to be so busy sewing for friends and family this year. And I really want to get my coat done as well, because it's getting really chilly here and I don't have a coat that I have made yet. All the coats that I have made in the past, they are since gone and donated, and so I need another coat, another me-made coat. So I really need to focus on that. And then I want to do some sweaters as well for the season, and so I want to do this Berta Young 6476. as I stated before, I've made it before. This time I want to make it in this beautiful velvet material, and this was purchased from Hobby Lobby. And as you can see, it's a beautiful rose color, like a deep rose color. So gorgeous. Love it. And yeah, it's a velvet fabric, and I think I'm going to do this variation here, but I think I'm going to lengthen it a little bit, and I think it would be so, so cute. Also purchased this beautiful fabric from Hobby Lobby. It is a knit fabric that is a sweater knit, and it's so, so fun. As you can tell, it has like the little hairs on the face of the fabric. It is quite thin. It has a semi-tight weave, but you probably, being as though it is a cream color, I probably would see my undergarments under this. So I'm thinking about using this to make either something like this, which is a really nice overthrow. And I chose this Berta 6608, and it's view, what is that, A there. And as you can see, it is made for knits, and it's just your front, your back, and your sleeve. And so again, I'm just looking at easy patterns here because I have so much on my plate already, but I still want to sew for myself. So I was thinking about that, or this beautiful wrap here, because it will definitely go into my wrap series. So this is the Easy Just for Knits New Look 6581, and I think this would be really fun to make, and I can obviously wear a top underneath of it, or you know, some Spanx or something like that, so that I don't have to worry about showing the garments with this. So I was thinking about that. And then there's also another pattern. It's a McCall's pattern. I don't have that on hand, but I'll put it right here so you can see what it looks like. But that McCall's pattern is also like an overthrow. It's a little bit more detailed than this Berta pattern here, which I think, especially if I want like pockets on the outside or a band around the neckline, I think that would be a better choice. So I'm thinking about one of those three patterns for this here, and I definitely want to get some sweater weather garments going here. So definitely going to be sewing with those two fabrics. And lastly, I have these two patterns that I want to make. This one I think I want to make for Christmas. This is the New Look in 6752, which is this beautiful bodysuit. You have two different variations. One is your V neckline, and this one is a high neckline with a mock turtleneck, which I think is really fun. I have two different fabrics that I want to use for this. So the first is this beautiful fabric here, which is a burgundy fabric that has like these little dots going throughout the fabric. And I talked about this in one of the previous videos. I think it was my haul video. I definitely want to sew this, and I'm in the process of doing a mock-up for this right now. I am doing a mock-up with a beautiful black fabric. It's a black, it almost feels like a spandex type fabric. And so I don't know at the end of that project if it's going to act more like a waist shaper or a some type of shapewear. However, I think it will give me an idea of what I need to do for this double brush knit. But yeah, that's what I'm in the process of doing right now. I already cut out the pattern pieces and things of that nature, and I'm going to be sewing that together. And I am working on this view here. So I'm excited to do that. The other fabric that I am thinking about using is this beautiful fabric here that I purchased from Minerva. So this one's from Joann, and they still have this in stock. It's still a fabric that is being sold at Joann and also the Joann.com website as well. So you can still get some of that if you decide you want to get some. This fabric here I purchased from Minerva last month, and it is a white and black polka dot fabric. As you can see, it has like the ribs going throughout the fabric, but it's not a rib fabric. It's just a rib-like fabric. But I absolutely love this. Look at the stretch on that. And so I'm thinking about doing a bodysuit with that as well. And again, I want to do this variation. So depending on how that black bodysuit turns out, I may do one of these or I may do both, depending on if I really like the pattern or not. So we'll see how that turns out, but I am currently working on that. Lastly, I've made this one already, and it was one of the first patterns that I introduced to you all for the wrap dress series, and it's the Vogue V 1952, and I want to make it with this beautiful Christmas red ITY fabric that I purchased from Fabric Mart. And I already have the pattern pieces cut out. I don't need to do a mock-up or anything like that. And so all I need to do is sew the garment. So I'm thinking about doing that for my Christmas project. I don't know for certain, but I'm thinking about doing that. I thought about using this fabric here to make a bodysuit, but I think this fabric would lend itself better to a pretty dress. So I am thinking about this butterick pattern here, but I've spent all this morning looking for that pattern, and I know I have the pattern because I made it twice. Unfortunately, I didn't do a pattern review of it yet, but I made it twice, and the first variation I made with this beautiful red Christmas velvet fabric, which I will be wearing that for Christmas if I don't make this wrap dress here. But I cannot find the pattern. I found the dress, but I can't find the pattern. But if I can find the pattern, I will definitely make I will make that pattern using this fabric, which I think is really gorgeous. At first I was thinking about a bodysuit, but I think it would be so much better with a dress. So, or I can even use this to make it as well. So I don't know. I'm really thinking about it with this fabric here. So my daughter, she has some of this fabric as well, and she's currently learning how to sew, and I'm so excited about that. And so we have committed to make something either for our birthday or for Christmas with this fabric, and we're going to wear it together. So my birthday is the first week of January, and hers is in the third week. And so we usually celebrate together. And so this year we are thinking about making matching mother and daughter birthday outfits. We were going to do a Christmas outfit together, but with everything that's going on and how much I am sewing and helping my friends and things of that nature, I don't think it's going to get done before then. But definitely a really great birthday dress with this. So anyway, those are my sewing plans for this month and some things that I have been working on. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section below what you intend to make for Christmas. If you are deciding to make anything for Christmas or for the holidays, let me know in the comment section below. And also let me know your thoughts on all my pattern and fabric pairings and things that I am working on. I hope to talk to you all in the next video. I hope you all have a fabulous sewing week, and until next time, stay creative, my friends. Bye.